What's up everybody and welcome back to Cilinix Crypto and welcome to yet another video on the WallStMemes and the WSM token presale. In this video I kind of wanted to investigate it a little bit more. I did a couple of videos explaining what it is, why I think it has potential, which I do. But in this video I kind of wanted to take the other side of the story and investigate it a little bit. I did some research into the blockchain, I found the token contract, I did a scan on that. I did some research on where they are located on a team and or the lack of a team. So that's what we'll take a look at in this video. And I'll give you my judgment on the case. I must say that I already did purchase WallStMemes when it was like a very early stage. I think right now we're in stage number 12 or 13 out of the 30 stages. If you want to purchase it at the end of this video or right now, you can use the links down in the description. It's still relatively early, but I mean it's obviously way later and you're purchasing at higher prices than the prices I purchased at. But I would say it's still relatively on time. It's still relatively early. But yeah, let's get right into it. I have several points I wanted to talk about. That's what we'll talk about, and then at the end of the video I'll still do a quick tutorial on how to purchase WSM if you want to. But for now, let's get right into it. Alright, so first of all, an argument against the project and the token being a scam, and that is that the token comes from a huge Twitter account, right? So this Twitter account already existed, it was already probably generating revenue from some sort of a source. It has a community, it gets decent engagement. It's quite unlikely that they would launch a scam. Now, can the price drop down after listing? Of course, but this is one of the main reasons I would actually say it's not a scam. It's coming from a huge community and account already. So even though there's no team, and we'll talk about that a little bit later as well, it does come from a big organization. And risking an account like this, I don't think, I mean, I would go as far as saying that risking an account like this, even with the price dropping down, that's quite a bold move. So I also do actually think that the organization behind this Twitter account, and they have some other Twitter accounts, I think they'll actually do their best to make it a great long-term hold as well. Whether that will work or not, that depends very much on what they do. All right, now second of all, an argument in favor of it being a scam is their office location. As most of you, some of you actually pointed this out as well, but their office location is somewhere in Panama City. And when I did some research on that, it looks like it's a virtual office, or at least that's named at some places. There are also multiple realtors, I guess you should call them, offering the same office spaces, and you can still actually rent it, I believe. So you see this quite a lot. I mean, a lot of these smaller projects, like WallStMemes, like I said, there's a big Twitter account behind it, but it isn't, I mean, the team isn't verified. We don't know the team. So then you see this quite a lot. I would say it's I wouldn't actually call this a red flag. I would say it's an orange flag, and it is in line with some other things we know about the project, such as the team not being known. And that is also instantly my third point. There's no team behind it, right? Even though there's a Twitter account behind it, we have seen instances over the last couple of years in crypto where big crypto accounts or big crypto influencers, that's actually most often the case. Influencers promoting a project or creating their own project, and then it horribly fails and they just delete everything about it, right? Delete everything about it and they go on with their lives. There is a chance that also happens with WallStMemes, right? So there's no team behind it, there's only the Twitter account. If it fails massively, maybe they'll just delete it and do as if it never happens. I don't think they'll do that because it does harm your reputation a lot. But the lack of team, I mean, in the end, it is a red flag, and therefore we should name it. Now, the fourth point I wanted to talk about is that they did do an audit. That's actually something they don't promote that much. But if you take a look at the bottom of their site, you can find a Solid Proof audit. Solid Proof is a reputable party in audits. It's not the biggest one. It's not Ypredict, for example, but they did do an audit on their code, which you can also find in this audit file. If you go to the top, you scroll down a little bit, you can find the GitHub contract link. So there you will be able to find the code yourself if you can understand code. But in the end, they found no critical issues. They did some tests as well on some other things which are important, but we'll actually go over that as well because I did another test outside of this audit. That actually can prove a little bit more of that. So let's actually dive right into that as well. So after some digging, I actually found the contract address of WallStMemes. I don't think this is 100% public, but this does seem to be the one. All of the tokens right now are in here, and from here they will probably be distributed. I found this by following some sort of a contract or some sort of a transaction trail from when I bought into the WSM presale, right? So I just followed some addresses, and then at some point I found this contract. And I put the token contract into Cyberscan from Cyberscope, and there you will actually they do an automatic scan, and they had an 89% score and a very low risk of it. And this is a trusted source in my opinion. The thing is that it does, I mean, there's some sort of a warning about the burning function, but apart from that, nothing major. And the thing is that this is positive, but it is also kind of in line with the project. It's a very simple meme coin, and most of the value that they strive to get from the meme coin actually comes from the community. So if you also take a look at the code, which you can also check out here, I believe, yeah. If you take a look at this, then it's very simple code, and it's probably just copy pasted from some other token contracts and some other meme coins. So it's just a simple contract. It doesn't look like there's any harm or security issues with the contract, but that has both sides, of course. All right, so that was the end of the video. In the end, my conclusion is that it's not a scam. I don't think it's a scam in sense of the word. Whether the price will go up or not after it launches, probably somewhere in July, that's a difficult question to ask, right? I mean, right now the market circumstances are very bearish. It will probably not do well. If the market circumstances are better at that point of time, it might actually rally. So we'll have to see about that. I'll probably still make some updates about that. But to end this video, if you actually want to purchase WallStMemes, you can do that by Ethereum, BNB, USDT, or with card. I would recommend BNB right now, or the BNB smart chain with all of those fees. So basically what you just do is you press how much you want to buy in, for example, USDT. Then you click, then you click buy now. You have to connect your wallet via the email that's actually with cards, MetaMask or Wallet Connect. Then you can purchase it. You will see it right here, and you'll be able to claim it once the pre-sale is over. But like I said, I'll probably update that a little bit more as well. But for now, this is my take on if WallStMemes and their WSM pre-sale is a scam or not. So thank you for watching. Take care today, and bye.